While southern and eastern Africa are popular destinations for wildlife watchers and safari tourists, Western Africa is pretty much the opposite. In all, some 400 lions reside on this part of the continent, and that's according to the International Union for Conservation of Nature. In Nigeria, for example, there are only 2 national parks where you can still see a lion. Park authorities at the Kainji Lake National Park are struggling to preserve some of the last remaining lions in Nigeria. We spent some time searching for the rare cats with park rangers there, a difficult task, as our reporter discovered.
Matthias Nagberue is on his morning patrol. He is tracking footprints and listening out for the roar of lions. One of them visited the rangers' camp the night before.
It roared 5 minutes to 7. Then after 7 o'clock, he waited for some time before he started coming.
Kainji Lake National Park covers more than 5,000 square kilometers. That's 6 times the size of Berlin. Although it is home to a large number of animal species, the park is struggling financially. The vegetation is so thick in some areas, it's hard to actually see much wildlife. The park is also remote. There are no big cities nearby, so very few tourists come to visit. At their team meeting in the afternoon, the rangers discussed the lions in the park. There were 50 in 2009, but only 29 2 years later. The head of the park fears the number is even lower today. They are among the few lions remaining in Nigeria.
Without the lions, which is one of the biggest predators in the park, some of these herbivores and other prey species will definitely not be controlled. So the lion population is very, very critical. It's very, very important that we preserve and conserve these lions.
After the meeting, the team heads out to look for lions. The rangers are armed because there are frequently clashes with illegal grazers, hunters, and sometimes with miners. With their limited resources, the rangers struggle to face these threats.
We've had cases when we engage in shootout with each other. There are cases they have fatalities, we equally have fatalities. You know, in this kind of job, it's expected. We have equally lost some park protection staff, which we call the park rangers, in the course of their primary assignment.
Suddenly, the group comes across cattle in the middle of the national park. The rangers immediately search for the owner of the cows, but the herdsman is nowhere to be found.
The owner was there, of course, we arrest him. We persecute him. Maybe jailed for some years or months.
Livestock can bring new diseases into the park that represents a serious threat to wildlife. That is one reason why it is crucial for the rangers to work together with the villagers nearby. Matthias Nagberue has come to Kimanji to tell the people why they should help protect the park.
The animals we have here, there are some places in the world, they are not lion. In the whole of West Africa, only here dinner. Lion.
But it is not easy to convince the local chief and the villagers. Many struggle to make a living.
We have no issues with conservation, but we don't have enough farmland. We would like them to make the park smaller so we can have more land to farm.
As Inagberue heads back to the park, he still hopes to spot some lions. They can't be far, but none actually show their face.
To understand, I am disappointed because for the past 8 days or 9 days, we've done a thorough survey of the place. And not that we didn't hear the roaring, but where we actually identified the roaring is not accessible for now. It's not like clean. So that's what we are considering now. It's dangerous to just go in there now.
The next morning at the Park Museum, Inagberue tells his colleague about the patrol in the night. Although he wasn't successful this time and didn't see any lions, the rangers keep on following their mission. As many people as possible should be able to see the lions, not in a museum, but in the wild.
That's it for today from Echo at Africa. We hope that we've been able to inspire you to protect the environment. To find out more about the show, head on over to our website. Until next time, it's goodbye from me, Sharon Momanyi, in Nairobi, Kenya.
If you're involved in an environmental project and would like to share your story, get in touch with us via email or social media. You can find the address in the credits at the end of the show. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. I'm Neo Taegbe. Bye-bye.